Good morning. Hey, it's Cool Marge back with another video. We're going to talk about what we sold this weekend. Kind of a neat little collection of things. I wanted to first start out by saying the first half of this year was pretty rough eBay-wise. Gas prices went up to $4 and sometimes $5 a gallon in some locations. And when that happens, and it's happened before, typically vintage items, vintage fun doesn't do very well because when you're having trouble paying for gas, you don't really want to blow a bunch of money on a 1986 Mr. T-doll. So things have picked back up though, fortunately. And so I just thought I would go through these items. What I'll do is I'll tell you what they sold for, including the shipping, what my cost of goods is. Then I will package these up for shipping and I'll give you kind of a summary at the end how we did. So let's just jump right in. This is a book set. Now I've moved into antique books. These aren't antique, but they are pretty old, and it's a nice leather bound set. And this, it sat for a little while, maybe not quite a year, maybe about 6 months, but it sold for $42.95. My cost of goods on this is only about a buck or two. Shipping might be around $10 or $12. And fees are probably about $6 or so. So maybe about $25 profit on that set of books there. This is a collection of George Thorogood CDs. I've taken to trying to lot together CDs because individual CDs are not selling for very much money these days. But if you have a whole lot of one artist or one genre, I recommend doing it that way. So this sold for $27. I have about $5 in it. It should ship for maybe around $5 or so. Fees are probably another $4. So I may end up making about maybe 13 bucks on that. Now this is a cool thing. These are kind of rare these days, especially in working condition. Now I sold this one as parts not working. Now, it does power up. This is a Rob the Robot for the Nintendo Entertainment System. And these were expensive even when they came out. This sold for, let's see, I think I charged shipping on this one. So this sold for about $150. I sold it in the parts not working category, even though it does power up and the arms move. I couldn't fully test it because I don't have the game that goes with it. And just a little note about that. If you can list in a parts not working category, especially if your item either has some sort of functionality that's not working or you couldn't test it, that category does not take returns. So as long as you ship the item you said you were going to ship, if it is busted when it shows up, but you said, hey, it's busted, they can't then turn around and do a return on you and saying, hey, this thing is busted. You put it in the busted category. So that's just a note, especially with anything electronic. If you're not sure about it, try to list in the condition. It's not really a category. It's a condition of parts not working. But this sold for full price, $150. I have about $30 into it. Fees on it, I'm not sure, probably in the 20s. And shipping might be about $15 or so. So I might net out, I don't know, maybe about 80 or 90 bucks on that. We shall see. Okay, FisherPrice Play Family House. I believe this house is from the 60s. Had a lot of accessories and the people and stuff. These things have become very popular of late, the older sets. And so this whole set sold for $60. I only have $2 in it. Fees are probably $10. Shipping's kind of high because it is large. It's going to go FedEx. So shipping might be $20 on this thing. And so I end up netting maybe about $25, $30 on it when that's all said and done. All right, over here we've got this is not a PC keyboard. This is a Sega Dreamcast keyboard. So a vintage gaming keyboard for the Sega Dreamcast system. It sold for I'm trying to remember about shipping on this one. I think it sold for $60. I have 20 in it. Fees might be about 10. Shipping might be another 10 or 12. So I might make $18 or $20 on that. All right, here we've got a Hot Wheel. I have come into a massive collection of Hot Wheels. I probably have over, I'm not even certain, but well over 3,000 Hot Wheels in the house right now. And this is one of them, and it sold for $19.95. I'm going to say there's $1 in the Hot Wheel. I actually paid less than that for this collection, but let's just say it's $1. And so $20 is what I sold it for. Fees might be $3 or $4. Shipping will probably be about $4 or $5. So make about $10 on that one Hot Wheel. Alrighty, what do we got here? This is an antique book, Natural Advanced Geography. This is an 1800, so this is an antique book. It sold for $20, and it will go media rate maybe for about $5. Fees are about $3. I have 50 cents to $1 into these things, so I make about $10 on that book. Another Life magazine, that's still going strong. I still have probably 80 of these listed, but I've sold well over 100 of them. This sold for $17.95, and after all said and done, I will make probably $7 or $8 on it. These are some of this is Marks. Marks is a very collectible toy company. Vintage, like 50s, 60s is what I see a lot of. The red animals are definitely Marks. I wasn't sure about the other ones. They weren't labeled anything, but I just put them together. It's farm animals in a little fence set there. And I sold that for $20. And it's very light. And after fees and shipping and everything, that again might make about $10, maybe even $12 on that. This is a set of Happy Meal toys. It's the Snow White set, so it's 8 Happy Meal toys. I've been phasing out of that business. There's still a few Happy Meal toys that have some value, but most of them are not really. But if you can you lot them together as a set, it's a lot easier to sell. This sold for $22 for the complete set. Might be about $6 to ship. And I have about $4 in it. So I might make maybe $10 or so on that, $8 or $10. All right. So that's everything for this weekend. I'm going to go ahead and get everything packaged up and tallied up, and I'll be back. Okay, we're back. We got everything packaged up for shipping. I have a fantastic mailman. He'll be by soon to get all of this. He just knocks on my door and gets my stuff. The profit for the weekend turned out to be right around $230. So that's a good weekend. And I wanted to point one thing out. Half of my sales for this particular weekend came from sending offers to potential buyers. eBay has a feature where if someone is viewing your item, or maybe they clicked on watch the item or engage the item in some way, eBay will notify you and you can send offers of some kind of discount. It has to be at least a 5% discount. I tend to send offers more like maybe 10 to 20% off. I have all of my items priced so that I can do that and still make a profit. So half of these items actually were sold via that feature. So I like that feature very much and use that pretty generously. So yeah, about $230 for the weekend. Just wanted to share these items with you, these thoughts with you. And if you like this kind of content, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.